Well, I don't like that.
You're trespassing right now.
She's so insane.
Okay. Next time it's the police.
It's a $20,000 bullshit mistake. If he doesn't listen to me, I'm gonna fire him right now. Unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and let you go today. I see everything.
Yeah. Please welcome Jeff Lewis. Shoe cam, please.
Okay, all right.
You look terrific.
Thank you. I want to tell you, the lively, most energetic, a little crazy audience of any show I've ever been on.
Thank you. Yeah. So congratulations on being a father.
Thank you.
How's Gage? That's his boyfriend.
Yes. Okay. The first year's horrible, especially when you're dealing with colic and acid reflux. But now it's amazing being a father. I work.
So I asked, how's Gage?
Oh, Gage. You want to talk about him?
All right, then now we'll go to your little girl.
Gage is fine. Let's talk about my baby.
Okay. So, well, what's her name?
Monroe.
Monroe.
Yes.
And
yes.
she's almost 2?
Almost 2. She is the light of my life. Now, you have to understand, like, I am the definition of narcissistic. A definition. For 46 years, all I did was think about myself. Now, it's amazing because all I do is think about this kid 24/7, and everything is for the kid now.
Yeah.
Everything. And, my dad was not a very touchy-feely guy, so I'm trying to be that guy that's sensitive, empathetic. So I go, to put her down. I go to put her down like 2 nights ago, and I start talking to her like, Daddy's here. I'll see you in the morning. She cuts me off and she's like, bye, Dada. Bye, Dada. Light off.
Personality.
Light off. Oh yeah, she has no time for me.
Are you going to throw a big second birthday party? Are you that parent?
Okay, I don't know how you feel, the parents out there, but I think it's a waste of money to do big birthday parties for a 2-year-old. I think it's kind of like, it's almost like a one-up, like the neighbor kind of thing,
yeah.
Which I don't subscribe to. We're probably going to go to American Girl, because she loves American Girl, the little cafe, and she takes her doll, and they sit in the high chair, and then I spend tons of money on, like, little doll clothes.
Now, how are you adjusting to that part of it? Like American Girl, you, Jeff Lewis?
I never thought in a million years I would be sitting at the American Girl cafe.
Wow.
Yeah, I never thought. And we do, you can get the doll, and it costs like $35, by the way. You get the doll's hair done. There's a beauty salon for the doll. It's the craziest thing. But I'm kind of loving it because, and you have a son, it's like you get so much joy out of their happiness. So like I said, I work my ass off all day to please this kid.
To please her. So now, Jeff, everybody, the word is that you're being sued by your surrogate for filming it for your show.
Yes, that was a real blow because it's not something that we ever saw coming. But I don't know I have to be careful about what I say because there's attorneys and there's insurance companies and all that. Seems like a little bit of a money grab to me, but so I'm not supposed to really talk about it, but I'll talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
But
so the camera. I was just looking to see if there was money in here. By the way, I'm multitasking.
I respect, when I sign a contract, I respect that.
Okay, so you had the contract.
Yeah, so if I sign a non-disclosure or I agree to go to arbitration or I respect those agreements.
When she delivered, you were in the delivery room?
Yes.
The cameras were in the delivery room?
Yes.
And there was a doctor in the delivery room saying, allegedly, that the surrogate said, don't film this. And then you allegedly said that you and Gage wanted it for prosperity. You knew, in other words, they weren't going to put it on TV.
Okay, so I have a very different recollection of how things happen, and I will tell you that when you agree to film a show, you sign a release. And in this particular case, there were 2 releases that were signed. There was one in the very beginning, and then when we did our surrogacy agreement, the release was included in the So you decide you're going to be on the show, you sign the release. You even have your attorney look at it, and then you can't say a year later that I didn't know it was being filmed.
Did you sense anything about the surrogate that maybe there was something a little shady
I'm gonna get in big trouble for saying this, but okay. So Brown, she's pregnant with our baby. It's too late now. Can't go back.
Right.
There was a mention of more money midway through, so we had already agreed on everything.
Right.
So that was the red flag, and that's why I think we're here now.
Yeah.
And it's really an unfortunate situation.
Very.
Because, okay, look, there's so many thousands of people that do what we did, that go through the surrogacy process.
And a lot of them
And
work out real well.
But it's very scary when you spend tens of thousands of dollars to have multiple attorneys work on this, and then the contract is just disregarded. Disregarded.
Are you engaged, ever going to get married?
It's, I mean, I don't know if he'll marry me at this point. I mean, who wants to take on all that drama? I think he might be done after 10 years of drama. No, I would like to. I would like to. I think we're going to get there.
Well, and where is Jenny? What happened with...
Yeah.
Okay. I love my Jenny Poulos,
I love my Jenny Poulos.
but I hear you guys aren't together anymore.
We had, Jenny and I have been friends for 16 years, and we've had a lot of ups and downs. We've always been able to get through this. There is a point sometimes where friends cross a line.
She was Jeff's assistant.
Yeah, my assistant for 16 years. And by the way, the godmother to my child, like probably my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah.
So we did, something happened recently that it was really hard for me to get past.
What?
Okay. It was a very emotional knee-jerk reaction.
Okay.
But she had basically gone to our bosses at Bravo and said, that it was an abusive situation. Not like a sexual abuse situation, but it was like a hostile work environment. But my feeling is, that's what you've signed up for, and you've been cashing those checks, and you're my really good friend. But I do think it was an emotional, knee-jerk, didn't think it through kind of reaction. I'm working on forgiveness. I am working on moving forward. It would be nice, because I haven't talked to her in 3 months. An apology would be nice. That would go a long way. And then when my grandmother died 2 weeks ago, maybe reach out. So that's kind of, because it's like a mom to me. So those are the kind of things that I feel like missteps keep being made.
Is she still married to the doctor?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, beautiful family, 2 kids. And that's the other thing, too. It's like, when somebody really kind of wrongs you, but you love them. It's like a sister. You still wish them the best. I love her family. I love her husband.
Am I guessing that she didn't have as much time for you as she did when she was single? Because I know she wanted to be an actress. She wanted to be on Broadway. She was always fishing to do other things.
You need to watch the show, Wendy, because episode 9 and 10, it really plays out where you're right. She has other aspirations. And I have aspirations for my business. Like,
right.
I want to take my business to the next level. So we end up separating, but it was all really like civil, lovely, all of that.
Right.
But I think she kind of freaked out because she's like, oh my God, I'm off the show. I'm going to lose my paycheck. No, I told her, I said, when we were done filming the scene, I said, I still want you on the show. So whatever this evolves to, if you're, if we have drinks once a week or lunch or play dates, whatever.
Is her husband a wealthy doctor?
He's an orthopedic surgeon. He does well.
Oh, he does well.
He does well.
Okay. Well.
The other husband was a loser. You remember him.
Yes.
We were so happy to see him go. And, that was a tough time. It was a tough time for her. And we've been through it all together.
And finally, where is my Zoila? Is she apart? The housekeeper.
Okay, here's another thing, too. Like, sometimes, like, friends, if you have a little bit of a fallout, it takes a minute. It takes a minute for everybody to regroup.
But she was your housekeeper before.
She was like my grandmother. Like, she was like my surrogate.
You bought her a whole new body.
Oh, I redid that whole look. Like, we're talking like neck, face, eyes, Botox, filler. I bought her a Mercedes. I'm like, she was like my mom. But so we needed a minute. But now we're starting to kind of text again and everything. So she's coming back in my life, which is good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Gosh, well.
It's a lot of drama. I'm so sorry. It's a lot of drama.
No, we love Flipping Out. We love watching you. It's such easy TV. Flipping Out is airing tonight, as a matter of fact, at 10 o'clock on Bravo. And Ask Wendy is next.